I am not in the business of making people look stupid. When you are as dumb as I am, typically you don't find somebody who acts or is dumber than you are. But in this situation, we have somebody who is way dumber than I am and must be exposed. Because my character is being questioned. The person that I am, my judgments, my actions are being questioned. So I have to defend myself. One day, early morning, I'm chilling, minding my business, looking up on Twitter, see what's going on with the Twitter world. And I see the homie Boogie retweet something that Kilo said. And I am going to go on ahead and show you the tweet that I saw. So this is the tweet that I see early morning. Boogie retweets, everybody do me a solid and go into the streamer and say, hey streamer. And he links the stream, twitch.tv/slay1721. Now Boogie's the homie, and I see that he retweeted it. So by looking at this, you would assume that Kilo is just trying to help somebody out, get some views. I read this, and I see, oh, maybe he's just, got a buddy of his or somebody he knows or somebody who's a good streamer that doesn't have enough viewers and he's trying to help out. So I read this like, you know what, let me help the homie Boogie out because he retweeted it. So let me go on there and say, hey, streamer. So I click that link, and then I go into the stream, and I simply say, hey, streamer. And when I say that, he reads it, and he knows who I am. And he goes, Mr. Golden Sports, not you too. And he starts using a lot of expletives, starts cursing me out. Oh, why you gotta be such a dick? You should be, you should know better. You got so many followers. Come on, man. Why you gotta disrespect me? And then I say, disrespect you? All I said was, hey, streamer. I did not disrespect you. In what way did I disrespect you? I didn't say anything wrong. I would never blatantly try to say something to a streamer to disrespect them, their stream, or to try and belittle them. I would never do that. And I'm getting cursed out by him, other people in the chat. Oh, GS, I thought GS was cooler, man. I had some subscribers in there. I'm unsubscribing. I'm unfollowing on Twitch. I thought he was different. And apparently, the term "hey streamer" was a heckle. They were, trying to bother him, apparently. I don't know what the situation is. Apparently, Kilo and Boogie went into stream just to check it out, and they said, hey, streamer, and he got pissed off at it. And so they had just wanted people to go in and say, hey, streamer, kind of to, get him to lighten up a little bit because he was just going off for no reason. So I go in there, I look at this tweet. There is no possible way for me to understand that this was supposed to disrespect him or make him upset. There's no way. I see this just thinking it's a simple greeting. He's trying to get some more views, so I'm going to go help the homie Boogie out and, go support who he's supporting. So let's head on in there and say, hey, streamer. So I say that, and he goes off on me, right? Completely calling me out of character, calling me a bitch, calling me a homo, saying my viewers are homos, starting doing all this, thinking I set the tweet out for people to go in there to say, hey, streamer. Because more and more people went in there and said, hey, streamer. And he thought it was because of me. And I tried to explain to him. I'm like, listen, no way. I did not do that. I would never try to disrespect the streamer. By no means did I try to disrespect you. And I ultimately ended up getting banned from there, right? It was early morning and I just got banned, right? He got so fed up, kept calling me names, kept, disrespecting me, disrespecting the people that follow me, disrespecting the people that support me, and it's just going off. And I'm like, listen, buddy, you got the wrong idea here. And no means did I try to disrespect you. So, I actually have all of the chat saved that I said to him, because on Twitch, whenever you're in a chat room, you can hit the up arrow key, and it will show you literally every single chat that you have said since you are in that chat room. And I actually have that. So let's go over everything that it was that I said. Okay, so here I am in his chat room right before I finished streaming, because I started streaming once I got off. I went ahead and show you that's his channel. By no means, don't go in there and be disrespectful, guys. We are not about that. We don't do that here. So don't go over there calling him names. Don't do that, guys. We have more class than that. Trust me. So I'm going to go all the way to the beginning of the chat where I say, hey, streamer. And then he sees it and he gets upset. So I'm going to show you my next chat. This is in order of everything it was that I said. Please tell me where it was where I got disrespectful, right? So I simply say, hey, streamer. That was it. In no way am I supposed to know that this was a sign of being disrespectful whatsoever. It's impossible for me to know that. You know, if he had said, go in here and say, hey, fag, you suck. You know, I hope you get no viewers. Obviously, I wouldn't do that. But it was a simple, hey, streamer. And I just thought that they're just trying to give the kids some more views. That's all I thought it was. I had no idea what was going on. So MGS Please is my emote. And I seen Boogie in there because Boogie retweeted. So I'm like, Boogie, you know what's going on. So I say what up to Boogie. And I did not know. I was like, whoa, I did not know, hey, streamer, you know, was like a sign of disrespect. There's no way for me to know that. It's impossible for me to know such a thing. So BZ's in there, and BZ is just like, I want to know what the problem is with saying, hey, streamer. And it was like, well, I do as well. You know what I mean? So I'm just going in and letting people know that I basically had no idea that right there was a sign of disrespect. The chat's going off on me. His viewers are going off on me. And again, there was just no way for me to know that. So, you know, I'm saying what up to a couple people right there. Because they're like, yo, GS, what's going on, man? And I'm just saying, you know, what's up with them and all that stuff. So I see that he's rocking an LT jersey, just trying to, you know, change the situation because he's going off on me, right? And then I see Kilo in the stream. I'm like, you know, Kilo, what's going on? What's happening? So then I just continue pleading my case that in no way did I try to disrespect this man. By no way whatsoever. And actually, when I finished streaming, I went ahead and rated him after I was banned, right? Because I had got banned, and right here, this is where I got banned, and I couldn't say it. So I had to wait my 600 seconds, my 10 minutes, so I could re-say it. And I said, listen, I'm sorry. By no means did I mean to disrespect you. I seen a tweet. I came in here, said, hey, streamer, how am I supposed to know that was a sign of disrespect? I apologize. So I was like, hey, can I show you a Giazzo? And I'm trying to plead my case. This is the tweet that I saw. And this is the tweet that was earlier on in the video. I tried to show you guys here, but it wouldn't let me. But this is the tweet that I saw, and, you know, how am I supposed to know that this is going to be disrespectful? I know what it's like streaming, you know, trying to grind and, you know, work your way up. You know, beginning of 2014, I had, like, almost no followers, and I had to work for that. You know, I mean, granted, most of them came from YouTube, but people on Madden weren't being watched, so it was a grind, man. There was 12 people a stream, and I had to work my way up, so I know what it's like. I'm not going to disrespect somebody trying to grind and get their way up. And then somebody in his stream said, you know, when GS streams, maybe we should go in there and do it to him. And I told him, I'm being honest, like, listen, if somebody came into my stream and said, hey, streamer, I would not get upset. I would say hello. And then he was like, really? Really? You're a fag. Permanently ban him. And then I got permanently banned. And then I went live immediately after that because people were going off on me, saying how I'm disrespectful. They never thought I would do such a thing. And then I started streaming to plead my case, like, listen, this is what's going on. It's completely different. And then when I ended my stream, I went ahead and sent him a raid. I raided him to be genuinely sorry and apologize. Let him know, listen, I did not mean disrespect. And here is how I raided him. All right, guys, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to raid the gentleman who banned and blocked me because I said, hey, streamer, for absolutely no reason. We're not going over there to be disrespectful. We are gentlemen. You know, I apologize. And, you know, maybe he was upset because he was getting trolled and he thought I was in on it. So we're going to raid him. If you guys can head over there and everybody say GS is sorry. Because I did not mean to disrespect the man. I know what it's like streaming. I know it can be tough. You don't want to deal with trolls. And I honestly didn't mean to do anything disrespectful with them. I just did not know what hey streamer meant. I just seen it on the tweets. So I went over there and I said, hey streamer. And he got pissed off. I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? So we're going to act like gentlemen. We are men of honors. And we are men of respect. We're going to go on over there and simply say, GS is sorry. See you guys later on. Now, I apologize for the extremely lengthy video, but, you know, I had to go on ahead and just show him how dumb and stupid he was acting that day. So I genuinely rated him. You know, I had 700 people. We all head on over there, and everybody's just sorry. His chat explodes, right? And he sees it, and he starts being very disrespectful to my viewers. Oh, look at this. Yes, or no, he's not. He's a fag. All you guys are fags. Get off my damn chat. Oh, you guys suck. Oh, you guys, using a lot of expletives, cursing, disrespecting everybody who went over there. And I'm just like, wow, what is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this guy? I showed everything there to prove to you guys, by no means that it was that I've been getting tweeted at. People still telling me how I messed up and how I disrespected him and how they thought different of me. And I just show you guys, listen, I meant no harm. I even tried to raid him. And then he just started to go on. After the raid, he started to go on and on and on, being very disrespectful, disrespecting me, disrespecting my chat, disrespecting my stream. And he was cursing out everybody who was saying GS is sorry. He was having all of them banned. And I was just like, wow. And then it got to a point where he said, you know what? And excuse, for my language, but this is what he said. Hey, have that pussy play me. Have him play me. He said, have your leader play me. He's garbage. He sucks at the game. You guys watch him, and he's horrible. And I'm watching this. I was like, all right, enough's enough. He wants to play? We'll play. He's being very disrespectful. I try to apologize. I know I did nothing wrong. I showed him the tweet of me just seeing a simple, a simple, say, hey, streamer, how am I supposed to know that I was going to be disrespectful? By no means did I try to disrespect him. And when I found out that he took it disrespectful, I apologized and told him I meant nothing by it. And he still continued to be disrespectful, disrespect me as a person, and disrespect my followers in my stream. So once he said that, I go back live. Oh, you know what? He wants to play? Fine. We'll play. Tired of this guy being disrespectful. I genuinely try to raid him. I genuinely say I'm sorry. And he's going off for absolutely no reason. Disrespecting everything about me and the people that follow me. So he says, oh, fine. Tell him I'll play. This guy is like, you try to help somebody out, but he wants to be an idiot. Let him be an idiot. So then we play. I have my 85 budget squad, and he has a 92 overall team. But before we play, he makes it a 93 overall team. He gets a few players from the people that watch him in his stream to soup his team up a little bit more. So it's my 85 budget squad going up against his 93 overall squad. Sorry for the long intro, but I had to prove how much of an idiot this guy was being for absolutely no reason. Now that, people that were saying how they couldn't believe me, how I was so disrespectful, now you guys see everything. We did nothing wrong. Now let's get into the gameplay. So here we go. He is on the PS4, so we have my budget squad against his 93 overall team. Right? So I'm thinking to myself, oh my God. Like, honestly, I'm thinking to myself, what did I get myself into? I didn't realize he was this high of an overall. I did not. Like, I have to play damn near a perfect game. His team is so much better. I think if an overall is within 3 or 4 or maybe even 5, it can be winnable. But it's +7. +7 of an overall gap. And it's going to... we need some help. We need a lot of things to go our way. First play of the game. Of course, he tries a streak. But we got them gold Cromarties. I'm sorry, son. But no soup for you. And anybody who's watching stream, I went off, started cursing him, calling him a bum because, he was just being extremely disrespectful, towards me in the stream. I was like, I genuinely tried to help you, but then here you go, just completely being so disrespectful, not understanding that I said I was sorry. I showed you multiple times that I did not know that hey streamer was going to be disrespectful towards you. So I'm just killing him with corner routes, and he's unable to make any type of adjustments. He is the type of guy to just have a very good team and let them do all the work for him. I'm just, being honest. Me being better at the game does nothing for me. Even if he was better, it does nothing for him. But his skills are minimal. Right there, he completely, there's nothing I could do about that. Like, my guys are low overalls. I have a bunch of 80 overalls, and he just breaks the tackle. Like, he should have been stopped in the backfield. The one time he scored was from me having him at about the 30-yard line, and he just completely breaks the tackle. So at some point, he accused me of cheating and subbing in better players. He said there was no way that I had an 85 overall squad. You see, who is that? Gold Wes Welker. Who is that? Silver Santonio Holmes. Who is that? Gold Antoine Smith, 82 overall. I'm using a whole bunch of 82 to below players. Who is that? 74 overall Santonio Holmes. And right here we got 82 overall Antoine Smith. going up against his 93 Patrick Willis, his 96 Earl Thomas. Right there, his guys are just getting flat out pancaked by my gold offensive lineman. Right here is the Bo Jackson that they gave you for free. That was an 80 overall. He's my backup. 80 overall, Bo Jackson is my backup. And the one good player I got is the Kurt Warner that I showed you guys I bought about a month ago during the legend packs being out, and I got him for $30K, and I showed me buying him. Right there, he got extremely destroyed, and that is one thing I have on my squad. We may not be the greatest overall, but I have a whole bunch of hit power, and they killed him. So here we go, back with 80 Bo Jackson running the ball, and it did not take me long to figure out that this guy did not have much skill. And again, there's nothing, to that. I'm better than a lot of people. A lot of people are better than me, so I don't get there and, I don't sit there and brag about my skills when I beat somebody just, because a lot of people beat me and, I wouldn't hope they brag about their skills because I know I'm okay at the game. I know I'm okay. But again, when you're going up against somebody who trash talks, it's like you get more fired up. You take it personal. When you have somebody being as disrespectful as he was, when you got somebody completely, disrespecting you as a person, disrespecting what it is you do, and disrespecting the people that support you, then it gets like, oh, okay. Like, right there is just, his players are just good. He's got 84, he's got 85 overall, Des Bryant. He's just got monsters all over the place. He accused me of cheating because at the beginning I paused the game to take a look at his lineup. And then that's where, his moderator was saying I subbed in all my guys. But you guys can look. Antoine Smith's still here. I do have my elite Donald Penn out there pancaking the hell out of his, 400K players. Simple overall players. Simple overall players that he is just not being able to stop. He can't make any adjustments whatsoever. I literally ran the same play and he could not stop it. He did not know how to stop it. He did not know how to make an adjustment. He just flat out relied on the overall of his players. And again, nothing wrong with that. But if you're going to completely just be very disrespectful to somebody who genuinely was apologetic and tried to help you, you shouldn't be losing this bad to somebody with a lower overall and then accuse them of cheating. So not to ruin the video for you guys, but we absolutely spanked this guy. But again, I could care less about that. It's more about, you try to help somebody, and then there were people going against me, people that watch me that were in his stream that were hitting me up on Twitter, said, I can't believe you, man. How you going to go there and be disrespectful? I heard everything. Now you guys know I said nothing wrong. I meant nothing wrong. And when I found out that he did not take a liking to somebody saying, hey, streamer, I said I was sorry. And then he really went off when somebody had said in his chat, we should head on over there when he streams and do it to him. And I was honest. I wasn't trying to be a jerk about it, but I was honest. I was like, hey, you know what? If you did that, it wouldn't upset me. It would not. I would not be bothered by it. I would say, hey, that would not upset me. And when he read that, he just went off and started banning folks and being upset and whatnot. Which I did not. That's when he permanently banned me. When I said, listen, if you guys went to my chat and said, hey, streamer, it would not bother me. It would not make me upset. Why would I be upset? Right there, man. Try to get it to the GOAT Rudolph, man. But Warner, been slinging the ball all game, man. So his throws really aren't on point. They're not where they're supposed to be. He's a little tired, man. I should have went to Rudolph earlier. But his team is so good. He's got 97 DRC. He's got 93. He's got like 90 Patrick Peterson. He's got so many amazing players. I had to be careful of trying to take chances deep downfield because one bad throw, those guys are going to snag it. So the game, like I said, just turns out to be, I believe he scores and we end up winning 28-17 with ball. I believe I scored every time I had the ball except once, I believe. But nonetheless, man, we end up winning. And this wasn't the, show, you guys that we destroyed them because, we beat them. It's whatever. But it's to let everybody know who was genuinely, upset by just hearing what happened and thinking I disrespected him when I said, look at it, man, Warner's just not throwing good passes at this point. By saying, look at that. By saying I disrespected him, I told him, listen, by no means did I mean to be disrespectful. I didn't mean to. I apologize. I sent them a raid. And when everybody raided him, he cursed out me. He cursed out all of my viewers. He cursed out everybody that was there. And, yeah, so we end up smashing him. And now he can watch the video, look at everything, and feel completely stupid, and knowing that we didn't do what he thought we did. You know, we was just trying to help him out. That's the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Now you guys know the truth. It's your boy Jess, and I'm out. Peace.